Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever thought, maybe I could turn my English skills into a career, one that lets you connect with people all over the world, but like right from your own home? Well, today, that's exactly what we're digging into, the awesome world of teaching English online.
All right, so this is it. This is the big question, right? The one that's probably bouncing around in your head. It's really the main thing standing between just dreaming about this and actually doing it. Is a TEFL course legit? Does it really open doors? So the short answer, yes, 1,000 times yes. But the real story, the part that's actually going to matter to you, is in the how and the why. See, it's not just about getting the piece of paper. It's about what that paper really lets you do.
Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to think of your TEFL certificate not as the finish line, but as the key. Seriously, it's the first and honestly the most crucial step on this whole journey. It's what shows the world that you're not just interested, you're prepared.
So TEFL, it's not just some random set of letters. It stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language, and it's the global industry standard. When an online school sees you have this, it's like a signal. It tells them you get the huge difference between just speaking English and actually teaching it. And trust me, that distinction separates the amateurs from the pros.
And here's what's so cool about a good TEFL course. It gives you a complete toolkit. You don't just learn some dusty old theory. You learn how to, actually stop talking so much so your students can practice. You don't just review grammar. You figure out how to explain the difference between will and going to in a way a beginner can actually understand. And you build real practical skills for the online world, like how to draw out a shy student through a screen or use a digital whiteboard without it being a total mess.
Okay, so you've got the certificate, you're learning the skills, but how does all of this actually come together to form a career? How do you take that knowledge and turn it into the confidence you need to log on for that very first lesson?
Think of it this way, and this is super important. Employers see that TEFL certificate as your professional launchpad. They are not just ticking a box on a checklist. What they're really looking for are the real, practical skills that this qualification proves you have. And here they are. These are the golden tickets. These are the specific, in-demand skills that a quality TEFL program is built to develop. You learn how to plan a lesson that actually works on a screen, how to keep a student in a totally different time zone engaged, and how to use technology as an amazing tool instead of a frustrating barrier. This is what makes you stand out from the crowd.
So once you're certified and you have these skills under your belt, a whole new world of opportunity just cracks wide open. The online teaching scene is incredibly diverse, with all these different paths that can suit totally different personalities and lifestyles.
Essentially, you've got two main routes you can take. First, you can work for an established online English company. This is awesome because it gives you stability, a ready-made curriculum. It's perfect if you're just starting out. Or you can go freelance, become your own boss. This gives you total control over your schedule and how much you charge. It's really a choice between security on one hand and that entrepreneurial freedom on the other.
So, as we start to wrap things up here, think about the journey we just took. We went from that one big question, is a TEFL worth it, all the way to exploring the very real jobs it can lead to. The next move? Well, that's a personal decision. It's all about what you want to get out of this career.
You see, at the end of the day, a TEFL certificate does so much more than just answer yes to that first question. It gives you the roadmap. It's the actual bridge that connects your desire to teach with the skills and the credibility you need to actually go out and do it.
Listen, there are students out there right now all over the globe who are waiting for teachers just like you. The technology is here, the demand is definitely here, and now you know the path to get there. So the only real question left is, are you ready to step in,